Hello and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, the D&D podcast set in the world of Fierlor. So, before we get jumping into things, I can do English. Does anyone have any plugs for this, the 5th of October?
Aw, happy birthday month to me.
Hey, it will be Eddie's birthday soon.
Happy birthday to my brother for the other day.
Awesome. Happy birthday, folks.
Yes. And if that's all, I will mention first episode of Curse of Strahd came out for wide release on Saturday, and patrons will be able to get the next episode. Patrons on Patreon will be able to get the next episode on what day is it? It is that's
the 8th.
On the 8th, on Thursday.
I'll bully Darby into posting the scheduling for it on the Patreon anyway.
Yes.
So if you're a Patreon, you'll know.
Yeah, it'll be posted by now for you guys. It's just that we're about a month or so out because we record these in advance. Because
it's actually still 2017 for us right now.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, if only.
Can't wait for 2020. It's
My
gonna be so
2017
good.
was kind of weird.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, 2017 was not a great year.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to fight a dragon. Not.
Yes. All right. So,
Glad one of us is.
yeah, without further ado, let's jump into another episode of Wyverns and Weirdos.
Can get the dragon to just like work for us.
And we're back. So, where we last left off, the party had some interesting conversations before going into town as what was intended as a preamble, and still might be a preamble to further interesting conversations, but got distracted by a massive dragon that seemed infused with shadow, with some sort of undead sword-wielding rider atop it. Or apparently undead. And that was where we left off with Neumann and Ross's perspective of that event. So let's briefly flash back to Anya. Where were you?
Anya, after her eventful little mid-morning through lunch adventure of contacting Zorthram Tathara, she has gone back out to the training grounds in full armor this time to blow off a bit of steam. And as she's training, Darby, do you want to describe what she sees?
Yeah, you hear it first because it is loud, because it is a massive fuck-off black dragon in the sky flying above you, and you see it flying into town. What do you want to do?
Cool. Mitch, do you want to hit me with the name of a servant?
Samuel. Working the afternoon shift.
Shit! Fuck! Oh, gods, I hope that isn't my fault. Samuel, Which way are the stables?
That way.
That way? Okay. I'm borrowing a horse. I promise I'll bring it back.
Are you going to Caius?
Yes.
I have a recommendation for you. And he leads you to the stables and leads you specifically to Fredwood.
Yes.
Get him to that. He knows how to wield him in battle.
Is this horse going to listen to me? Is he a good horse? I only met him like a couple of times.
If you know how to handle your animals, sure.
Okay. Halfren, come on. She jumps onto this horse and rides it as swiftly as she can into town. Do you want me to make an animal handling check?
So start with an animal handling check.
Let's see what her skill is in that. Oh, that's a pretty decent roll, at least. Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah. So Mulesley follows your...
No, not Mulesley.
Not Mulesley. Fredwood. Fredwood follows
like,
your...
Mulesley's
follows your...
Mulesley's like, come along.
Adventure.
Additionally, roll me a survival check to keep pace, and when you're losing pace with the dragon, keeping track of the direction it's going and tracking it down.
My cat may have re-rolled my dice for me, but I remember what it was, and my survival's a 14, so that's a 25.
Okay. All right. So you're more or less keeping pace with this dragon. It's a bit faster than Fredwood is, but
I can follow its path.
Yeah, you're able to follow its path and
keep it in sight the whole time.
And for listeners' reference, we pre-rolled initiative in the break. Meanwhile, Caius and Bertie, you have just gone into Braxton's shop.
Yeah, so Bertie's been like chattering constantly, and he kind of just like throws the door open. He's like, Braxton, it's me, your favorite super annoying pal, best friend Bertie here. Yes, I know you've been waiting. Here I am, and I brought out a friend of mine.
Oh, wonderful. Hello, Bertie. How can I help you today?
Oh, well, I just wanted to show my good friend Caius. He's one of the Silvius family, actually.
Oh, I've sold a few things to you in... Actually, I think I might have had that shield requisitioned by your family, if memory serves.
Oh, that was you. Lovely shield.
Yes.
My favorite.
It was a great day when I saw that pass by my shop, and I was able to snatch it up, and then to find a buyer for it of such esteem. Wonderful.
The Silvius family are pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent.
Was there anything in particular you were looking for?
Oh, well, I got a couple of bits and bobs and stuff. Was there anything you were looking for, Caius?
Just a good time and a distraction for my friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure we could do that. I mean, like, I guess like you've got about 10 sets of armor and stuff.
And it's at this point that you hear a faint from outside.
It's weird.
And you sit, and then we kind of sync back up to where everyone is, and as you all hear this draconic roar from outside.
Okay.
Boy.
Don't like that.
I don't think we're getting those pastries, Neumann. You're muted,
I don't
Jake.
think we're turning into tieflings as well, I guess. Oh, I mean, you're already a tiefling, but you know what I mean. Oh, God, I don't want to fight another dragon.
Another dragon?
Yeah, it's like 3 now, I think. Oh, it's too many to keep track of. Newman's gonna, like, poke his head out and, like, see what the dragon's doing.
All right, so I'm going to shift to our battle cam.
What was that noise? Like, that's
And-
not just me, right?
Yes.
It's not me hearing that in my head.
So you sidle up to the edge of the alley, and you can see this massive dragon floating, like flying in the sky above. And this
Is it like circling or?
no, it's just beating its wings to keep at height. It's probably about 50 feet in the air. This stage. And this is going to be where we start to go by initiative.
Oh dear.
So Caius,
Okay.
you won initiative.
I did. Cool. Well, excellent. No, dragons are amazing and I love them so much. Caius is just going to sort of stop and look into nothing, hearing this, and just go, something's wrong. And then go and look outside as he's got a hand on his well, actually, Bertie, you would notice that he's got 2 long swords strapped to his side now, and he draws a very new elvish curved sort of a long sword,
I'd pay close attention to Caius' sword.
as always.
Now, when you go to look outside, do you look out the door or the window?
I would go to the door.
Okay, so yeah. Yep, so you would be able to see.
No, it opens.
Supposed
Not
to.
very easily.
Well, you know, this is one that you've probably got to watch the YouTube for.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Dobby's got a little setup. It's pretty cool.
yeah.
He's attempting to open the door.
Yes.
And Caius is now moving outside? Yes.
I'm just putting him on the threshold there.
Dashingly, of course.
So yeah, you can see this dragon hovering basically 50 feet up in the air.
There's a dragon. That's a dragon.
And
There's a dragon outside. That wasn't here before.
A dragon?
And it has
Not good.
It has some sort of rider atop it.
Okay. Do I know of any dragon riders in Durham?
None that ride a black dragon infused with shadow.
Excellent. He's a dark one. He's a shadow. I can see through him, maybe? No?
Doesn't sound good. That dragon's normal in Durham. They've never been here when I've come here.
Not that one.
Does not sound great, I'll be honest, Caius.
Are there any civilians in the shop? We're currently in.
Not in the shop, no. There are a couple, there are around 7 on the street.
Any, like, close by to this one?
So there's one, or there's two here that are basically right in front of the shop, and then there's this one here who is about 20 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to just yell at them as loud as I can to get their attention and beckon them into this shop.
All right. And are you doing anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay.
I'm waiting to see what is happening because
Okay.
this is new.
Yeah. Ross, your go. You are in the
Okay.
alleyway there. It's hard to see, but
Okay,
that golden
well-
magic is you.
Okay, so you said the dragon's about 50 feet in the air,
Yes.
which would make the rider adjusting for the width of the dragon like 60 feet in the air.
Yeah. More or less.
Okay. Ross is going to can she see from where she is, like still in the alley?
Yes.
Or if she like just gets like
Yeah, you can.
probably
You
gonna
can see.
maybe even stupidly like kind of get in front of Neumann almost as if to like protect him.
Okay.
And she's going to say, I hope this works. And she's going to grab her tambourine and she's going to do this like weird little swivel with it and shoot it towards the rider, and she's going to shoot Crown of Madness at him.
Okay.
So that requires a save. What kind of save is it?
Wisdom of 20.
Wisdom of 20.
Yes.
That is a 19, but he's going to use his legendary resistance to automatically succeed. Is there anything else you can do? I think you still have your bonus action.
I do still have my bonus action. But I think my only bonus action is...
The only thing you can do is inspire someone, I believe.
Okay, she's going to look back at Neumann and she's going to be like, I think your expertise is required. Do a good job, please. And that's inspiration.
All right.
It's not her best work, but...
All right. Next is Braxton, who is going to... He's just going to start by casting... You see him do a couple of arcane gestures, and 7 star-like motes appear and begin to orbit his head. And that is his turn. And I think he'll also say something along the lines of, yes, get the civilians inside and do what we can against this beast. All right. So next is Neumann.
All right. How is the man on top mounted?
There is a shadow made of not a shadow, a saddle made of adamantine.
All right. This might work. I'm not too sure. This will be interesting. But he's going to take out the thundering short bow.
Okay.
And he's going to hopefully shoot the dragon with this.
Yep.
And then it also casts... It's technically Thunder Wave when it hits.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to knock him off.
That's once per day, isn't it?
No, I can cast it, but it just says when I hit a target with this weapon, the target takes an additional 2d8 thunder damage, and each creature within 5 feet of the target may also be thrown or forced back.
Okay.
So...
yeah. Which you can do, so...
It just says additionally I can cast it once per day. So I'm going to use this bow and hit the dragon with it, hopefully flinging this guy off.
So DC 15 con save.
Yes.
That's a natural 18.
I still need a hit though. So
okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice.
But yeah, so he saved against the...
And I rolled minimum damage. But that's alright. 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah. So 6 piercing.
Yeah. Okay. The good news is he doesn't seem to have resistance.
Oh, that's interesting. The dragon or the man?
You were hitting the dragon, were you not?
I was hitting the dragon, yes.
You wouldn't know about the man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And is that your go?
I can't really do much with my bonus action.
No.
So what I might do actually is I might run across if that's possible.
Yeah.
And maybe use a hide action as my bonus action.
So hide in this alleyway here?
Yeah. And is it possible to sneak around perhaps?
Yeah.
Like is there an area behind that shop?
So yes, but you couldn't get there this turn.
With feline agility?
Yes, you could. Okay.
Alright,
So
cool.
yeah.
And I'm hoping to perhaps go around behind the dragon if that's an option.
All right.
Not this turn, but make my way that way.
Okay.
And I'm just going to roll stealth as well for hiding.
Anya.
Which I got.
Oh, yes.
A 25.
Okay. Anya, at this point, you are kind of getting to the edge of the street on Fredwood. What would you like to do? You see this dragon and its rider in front of you, about 20 feet ahead of you and 50 feet up.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just processing. So she rides into the street on Fredwood. And she's like, shit, okay, fuck. And she has a look around. Can she see any of her allies?
You can roll me. Actually, I won't get you to roll a perception check. You can see Ross quite clearly. You cannot see anyone else. Actually, roll me a perception check. You might be able to see Caius.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. $32.
Yeah, you can see Caius in the door of Meadows Marvels.
Okay, she... Ross or Caius, fuck. She sort of rides, is she capable of riding through the street without getting an attack of opportunity from the dragon? It's 60 feet up, yeah?
It is 50 feet up.
Yeah.
So yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she rides down this sort of street, and when she gets like between Ross and Caius, she jumps off Fredwood and is like, "Go to your master. He needs you."
Yeah.
And takes Hafram with her, and she rushes over to Ross and she's like, "All right, kiddo, get ready for your first fight." And she casts protection from good and evil on Ross.
All right. I realized I forgot the NPCs' turns, so these ones will have made it into the shop. Then these ones so these ones all the way back here will have run away in the opposite direction, because they're not going to risk the longer trip to get into the shop when there's clearly adventurers distracting the dragon.
Yeah. So I'll just clarify for you, Zoe, and for anyone listening who isn't familiar with what protection from good and evil does. If these creatures are undead, which I am assuming they possibly might be, considering the necromantic nature, or are fiends, aberrations, etc., they'll get disadvantage on attacks on you, and you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. So
I actually have that spell.
oh, wonderful.
All right, so next is the dragon's turn, and it's gonna open with its shadow breath, and it is going to target. It is a line, so it is going to kind of strafe to the side so that it's above these buildings here, and get. It's gonna be on top of this building, although the mini might be inside of it, and get Ross, Anya, and Caius. So which would also, does that, I think that's Braxton as well. So can I get you all to make dexterity saving throws if I named your character?
Question. because this is like a line, if I do cutting words, does that only help me or does it help it?
Read me how cutting words works.
As a reaction when a creature that's not immune to being charmed that you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, you can expend one use of Bardic Inspiration, roll the die, and subtract the number from the creature's roll.
I don't think this applies.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Yeah, let me just...
Okay, so what was I rolling again?
It's a dexterity check. Yeah, so your dexterity saving throw.
Saving.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, Anya?
Anya rolled a 12, but she has evasion. So.
Okay, so you will take half.
And Hafren rolled a nat 20.
Nice. Hafren is still probably poofed out because Hafren doesn't have evasion and only has 2 hit points.
But he rolled a nat 20, Darby.
I'm sorry, them's the rules.
It's a nat 20. Yeah.
So he definitely takes half damage of the 150 that we're about to take.
Ross?
Unacceptable.
23.
23. That is a success. So you also take half damage. Caius?
22 and I used Indomitable.
Okay. Yeah, you are a success, so you take half damage. Braxton was an 11. He failed. So let's add this up. 20, 30, 40.
Are you about to kill
51,
us?
52,
24 hours after she died.
59. So it's 59 to Braxton. Oh, that is...
Is Braxton down?
No, but he's not looking in the best of health.
Oh.
Yeah. So that makes it 24 for everyone else.
I'm going to use... Oh, hang on. Can I use my Shieldmaster feat for that? It says, if an effect allows half damage on a success, you can use your reaction to take no damage.
Yeah.
I would like to do that, please.
So you have no reaction left this round.
Correct.
All right. Bertie, it is your go.
Oh, cool. Bertie's gonna go and peek out to see what's just happened. We're just seeing this like wreath of black flame just blast past all the windows. We've been just behind Caius as well. So he pops his head out like, not good.
Yeah.
Is everyone alive? Okay.
Braxton says, I've been better.
That's fair. Okay, hang on. He wants to like cast another spell, but he thinks back on when he tried to heal himself and it didn't work at all. And so he's like, okay. And he kind of like grabs his left wrist and tries to like lean back around and shoot Eldritch Blast at the dragon, I guess.
All right. Roll to hit.
Awesome. All right. So Eldritch Blast. I mean, magic missile, obviously. Is okay. So first hit is a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Cool. Okay. So I'm just gonna roll all of them first, and then I'll do the damage. So the next one is a 19 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. And the next one is also 19 to hit. So all three of them are going to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So just one moment. I will cast that. Hang on.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to use the online one. It's too many to roll. So once everything loads, I will let you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So first one is 13.
Okay. So that is half to 6.
Yeah, of course.
Because these are currently necrotic damage, and it
Yeah,
is
it's
resistant to
all
necrotic.
That's all good. The next one's 12, so plus 6, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the next one is 14, so 7.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
And in the wake of that, if there are any like weeds, I guess, like growing in the pathways, no one's going to be paying attention to it, but they all kind of wither as the Eldritch Blast hurtles past and into the dragon.
Okay. Now it is the rider's turn. The rider, spotting you, Bertie, is going to cast some sort of arcane spell and go through this arcane gate of sorts, using Dimension Door to appear behind you.
Teleports behind me. Nothing personal, kid. I'm just going to take you out.
But that is his action, so...
That is the dragon without a rider.
that is his action, so he can't do anything else this turn. Okay. Back at the top of initiative, Caius.
Boy just got in close combat.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is Caius's favored terrain, so he's gonna bop.
All right.
Just be careful, don't
Can
hit
you just
Bertie as well.
imagine this guy is like popped into existence and is like, Bertie, I am here to kill you. And then like you can just hear very slowly getting louder, just like the intro to Party Rock. Party Rock is in the house tonight. And then Caius just with the most intimidating grin and the sword.
which is hilarious because this guy's teleported behind Bertie. It's supposed to seeing Caius charging towards him.
Oh my god. This entire thing, Caius was like, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, I'm a melee guy. I don't know how this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll work.
When
Oh, actually, really quickly as well, W, is Shadow of Moyle activated now? My first battle?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So Bertie's just burst into black flames. Which is fine, that's normal.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool. That's fine.
When Wyverns and Weirdos eventually gets picked up for a TV pilot, that's going to be my favorite scene. That's going to be the ticket, the seller.
We'll see how it
You heard it
goes.
here
I think
first.
Caius
All
will see
right.
it.
So what is Caius doing?
Well, Caius is going to sprint at Mr. Big Bad, and as he does
AKA turning around and taking a 5-foot step.
well, you know, but he's going to do it really quick.
Oh yeah.
And with excitement, and he's going to say in Celestial, well, let's see how you work, and then we'll swing his new sword.
All right. Roll to hit.
Oh, don't give me a 1. That'll be really upsetting. That's a 6. 18?
18. That
Is it
just hits.
I am excited. Where are my dice? Okay. So it is one of those, 2 of these. I haven't used this before. Okay. So that is 12 points of slashing, which is magical,
Yeah.
and then 10 points of cold damage.
So 22 all up. Yeah. No effective cold. Yep.
And then I'm going to shield bash him.
All right. So that's a
that works.
saving throw, isn't it? Or do you?
Is.
Yeah.
No, it's a contested roll. You
Okay.
use either acrobatics or athletics, and you beat my athletics, which is a 27.
Oh my god.
That is a failure.
Yeah, okay, will
What?
be. It's a
Yeah. No, that's technically not something he can legendary resist on.
hell yes.
So, yeah, he
Caius's
is-
muscles.
He is prone.
Wait, did that knock him out?
No.
No, it's just on the ground.
Just knocked him down.
Okay.
Break a rib.
I'm about to knock him out. I'm really cocky for a dude who's about to get disintegrated by a dragon next round. I'm going to stab the man.
All right. Roll to hit with advantage.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You are kidding me. That is so funny.
Oh god.
That's so scary.
I have a feeling you're probably going to want to do something.
I'm absolutely going to do something. As I bring the sword down, I start to glow slightly with a whitish gold energy, and I would like to use I'd like to cast a spell, which is lovingly called Chilling Smite.
Now, you can't do that.
I cannot?
No.
Aw.
It would have to be regular smite. Like a
I would
regular
do that,
divine
then.
smite.
That's a good point.
Because for one of the smite spells, you actually have to cast it before the attack.
Oh, got it. Yep, no worries. In that case, I will just do a normal smite then. Cool. Oh my god, how does that work then?
Point of note, he is not undead.
Damn.
So
that's
you don't
alright.
get the bonus one. So you have
Is it
first level
2d6?
slots, so it's 2d8.
2d8. That's disgusting and I love it.
So your standard damage is the D10, 2d10 of cold.
2d10 of cold, a d8 of slashing,
So that
and then
is
2d8 of radiant.
So that is 16, 24, 44, and then your plus, and then your roll.
Yep, so 44 plus 7, so 51.
51.
Is it plus 7? I think it was.
Sounds
It
about
is
right.
plus 7. Yep, so 51 plus... That's a couple of 8s there. 51, that's 52.
This is fucking terrifying.
That
It
is, what's that? That's 64.
So hot though.
72, 78.
78.
My God, that's terrifying.
All right.
How's this guy looking?
He's looking shaky.
Is he dead?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Is that all?
He's prone though, so I would like to capitalize this and use an action surge, please.
All right. Two more attacks.
God.
2 more attacks at advantage.
And I now have, because it's a new round, I now have a new bonus action, so I would like to use my Chilling Smite now, please.
Yeah, because you haven't used it this.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, this is the same. It's not a new round because you use the shield bash on this round, and then you're.
Yes, but it's not a reaction, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. You've already used your bonus action for this round.
Oh, I thought action surge gave me like
No,
2
it
actions
only
and
gives
another
you an
bonus
additional action.
action. Got it. Yes. Oh, yeah, and it's 2 attack. Got you. I'm with you.
Yeah. So
that's a.
you got to choose between your shield bash or your chilling smite.
Oh yeah, I'll just I'll stab him.
Yeah.
That's a 15, 27 to hit.
27 hits.
No, I'm not going to smite him. That's a terrible idea. 2, 10, and an 8 is 9, 12, 14. What's that? That's 21 damage.
21 damage. Okay. And your last attack? This is disgusting.
You should 20. Did you roll a 20, Mitch?
I want to take a picture of this so that you guys are aware.
Holy shit.
So, based on the max.
Nat 20.
I nat 20.
Oh my
It wasn't even a 19, it was a full 20.
Again!
Based,
Twice!
based on your minimum roll,
Pius is like so blessed.
how are you doing this?
Oh my god.
So, I'm keeping my hands up. I just want to...
He's taking a picture of the nat 20.
I'm taking a picture and I'm sending it to the chat that we have.
Proof. That is incredible.
Sent.
That is insane.
So essentially,
You killed him in one go.
so what
It's like,
Caius
Birdie, I'm
does,
here for your kneecaps. And Caius is like, not today.
Not today.
he essentially draws his sword. He's looking out. He's like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get to any of what's going on here. And then evil Shadow Man appears behind him. Caius is like, that'll do. And then runs. And because Birdie has just had a full conversation with Caius about being a bodyguard, Caius is like, I'm going to do the thing. Bops him to the ground and just stabs, just keeps going until the man stops moving.
All right. Yeah, he is down. All right. Yeah. Okay, next is Ross. There is a dragon to deal with.
I just want to say this is fucking disgusting, guys.
You took him down in one turn.
How much
Put him
damage?
next to Caius.
The guy had 162 hit points, and you
Holy
took him
crap.
down in one turn.
We're afraid
Caius,
of
I love you.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I have a question that is going to determine Ross's next course of action.
Yeah.
How high, generally, is a dragon's intelligence?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, please roll good. Ooh, that's decent. Arcana, that's a 24.
Okay, so, with a 24, you know that dragons' intelligence can vary greatly depending on the breed. And the fact that this appears to be some sort of shadow dragon, it's harder to ascertain what kind of dragon it is, or that it was before this kind of warping. But even though I'm using a black dragon mini, it does seem to have, the actual dragon that you see seems to have hallmarks that would place it as a green dragon, which are generally one of the brighter dragons.
Okay. And how close is it now? Because it landed on the roof of a building.
So it would be
About 30 feet in the air?
30 feet in the air, about 30 feet away. Like 30 feet foot forward, 30 foot up.
Okay, well, the spell I wanted to use is not going to work. And for reference, I was going to try and use animal friendship, but it needs to have an intelligence of 4 or lower.
Dragons are
That's
not beasts also.
Aw, that's not fair.
They're more intelligent than beasts. That's
Yeah,
why they're
they are dragons.
Well. Okay. Ross is going to... She's going to break off one of the charms from her belt. She's going to crack it open against her leg, and if anyone's watching, they're going to see it disintegrate like it's clay around an object. And that object is a caterpillar cocoon. She's going to run that across her tambourine, which I believe it's going to like the geometric patterns on it are going to glow, and it's going to absorb that. And she's going to cast polymorph on the dragon.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of saving throw is that?
Well, it's either an attack or a save, but it's a wisdom.
It is a saving throw.
Okay, it's a wisdom.
What is your DC?
It says wisdom 20.
20. It fails, but it's going to use legendary resistance to succeed. You've burnt one of its legendary resistances.
That was every time I set Ross up to look so cool. Then.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I've given out bardic inspiration, so
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else I can do.
You have like 5 uses of bardic inspiration per short rest.
I know,
Yeah.
but like it.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
she's mostly just confused.
Fair enough. Okay, Braxton's go. Braxton is going to use his action to try to heal himself with some healing light. He's going to use like half of his healing pool Oh, no. Maximum 5 at once. So he's going to use 5 of his healing pool to heal. That's not bad. To heal 18 hit points. And then he's going to shuffle past you guys to get just outside the doorway and use a bonus action to shoot one of his motes at this creature. Let me find the let me refine the spell. So that is 4d12 if he hits, that is. Yeah, that hits, so that's 26. That is a 9, a 4, an 11, and a 12. So 32, so 36 points of radiant damage he does to the dragon.
Radiant. Ooh.
Yeah,
All right.
Braxton is pretty cool. I was hoping he would help with this specific kind of fight.
Okay. That is his go. Newman.
Is this dragon on the ground, or is it still just hovering up in the air, being lame?
It's not hovering. It is kind of. It's perched itself atop a building.
Oh, I feel like that's too much. How high is it?
About 30 feet off the. Actually, realistically, probably only about 20 feet off the ground.
Okay, cool. I want to be its new rider. Can I get up on top of it somehow? I hear there's a
What
vacant.
is wrong with this party?
There's a vacancy. I see.
Do you? I mean, you could try. How much movement have you got? For one
So,
thing.
I have 30 walking, 20 climbing,
Okay.
and I have used my feeling agility.
Yeah.
So I was just seeing if it's possible to is it possible to get there this turn at all?
You, with a bonus action and action dash, you could get on top of the building it's on.
But not on top of the dragon.
No.
Oh, that's super lame.
Hey, you were the one who wanted to get around the back of the building.
Yes, this is very true. This is very, very true. Instead what I'm going to do, this may be a waste, but from where I was, I'm going to attempt to use this might help everyone else kill it. Fairy fire.
Okay. So you'll have to duck to here so that you can actually see it.
That's fine. So
yeah.
it just has to do a dexterity 16 saving throw, which I
Okay.
think might be doable, but just the slight chance that it can't.
That is a shit roll, so it is going to use its second legendary resistance.
That's a second one. That's lame. Cool. And that is basically all I can do then.
Okay.
I might get a little bit closer with it with my remaining turns. Maybe use a bonus action to dash.
Yep.
Maybe get behind the building if possible.
Behind the building that it's on.
That it's on, yeah.
You can't quite. You can get to the front of the building.
All right. Well, then I'm going to wait in the alleyway then.
Okay.
A little bit further back. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So, Anya.
Okay. So Anya, she's going to kind of, I guess she's gonna step a little bit in front of Rook Ross.
Another colorful girl.
Too many R names. Rook, Ross, Neumann, all R names.
You're right. They are names.
See what you did there. And she's going to, with her bonus action, I believe this is a bonus action. So the dragon looks necrotic, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, she won't do that then. She's just gonna try and attack it with her wild bow.
All right. Roll to hit.
That's it. Nope. Nope. No. That's just not gonna. Oh, maybe 18.
Just misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then she with her bonus action, there's no way that she could reach the dragon to get within melee of it, is there?
No.
Or is there? No.
No.
Okay.
Not at this stage.
Yeah, she turns to us and she's like, holding in there all right, kid?
I wish a spell would hit.
Yeah, well, I wish that arrow had hit, so. And yeah, that's
Okay.
she ends her turn.
All right. It is the dragon's turn. Rolling to see if it gets its breath back. It does not. So it is going to. Is going to hover closer to the ground without actually landing and use. Where is its? And use it is going to simply it is going to get down and use its use its multi-attack here. It's going to start
Counter spell, is it?
No. It's going to start with its frightful presence. So everyone make me a wisdom saving throw that can see the dragon, which is all of you.
This is against being frightened, isn't it?
Yes. So our elves have advantage on this.
I can't be frightened.
You can't be frightened.
Wait,
That's right. Yeah, the rod.
I can't be frightened.
Yeah.
Wait, can I also not be frightened because of protection from evil and good?
Oh, that.
Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Oh,
Yeah.
thank God, I rolled a 4.
Okay. Braxton.
Roll Braxton.
He's not terrible. What is the DC? He just made it. DC 16. Yeah. But then the dragon is going to bite at Anya. Actually, no, bite at Ross because it felt you try to turn it into an animal.
Cutting words?
Yeah, you could try that.
It's already at disadvantage on you anyway.
Oh.
Also.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of protection
Protection from good and evil.
Yes, it is.
Ding, 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 ding,
no,
ding,
it is
ding,
it is a dragon, not an undead.
But it's undead.
It's
has
suffused.
undead energy.
It's suffused with necrotic Shadowfell energy, but it is not undead. What is the result of cutting words?
Oh, that's right. I have to roll. Sorry.
Yeah.
12.
12. Oh. Whew. Yeah, no, that cuts it down to 5. So that misses.
Oh, thank God.
Then it's going to go a claw at each of Anya and Ross. So starting with Anya. That is a 16 to hit.
What is her AC at the moment? Nope, doesn't hit.
Okay, and then Ross. That is
Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
for what?
I thought I had to make a save.
No.
Oh,
I wasted it.
Yeah.
she just
that
dodged
is-
really nimbly.
That is a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits me.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So
You
you
like try to
take-
dodge, but it hits you.
Oh, and I rolled high on that one. Good thing it's only 2d6. But I rolled. It is a total of 17 points of slashing damage.
With the natural 20, you took it like a champ.
And then, judging its options, it is going to try to fly back to the roof again. Anya, you can take an attack of opportunity if you so
I was gonna
desire.
say.
Ross, you cannot, because you have already used your reaction.
Yeah.
Cool. Anya's going to grab her. Oh, if only I had this attuned. She's going to grab her Dragon Slayer rapier.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, does that require attunement?
Yeah, I was going to say, it does not require attunement.
She's going to pull out her Dragon
Yeah.
Slayer rapier.
Yeah.
She's going to try and hit him.
And there is also an ally within 5 feet at the time of the attack.
Oh, yes.
So you do get sneak attack as well. Assuming it hits.
That's a natural 19, so a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, let's figure out what this fucking damage is. When you hit a dragon with this weapon, the dragon takes an extra 3d6 points of piercing damage. So that's 3d6 plus 6d6 sneak attack plus the 1d8 plus 5. So, okay.
Fire dragon.
1, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 28, 34. Oh, God. 40, 45, 48 points of damage.
Nice. Nice. All right.
Yeah, so she just...
Yeah. You
seeing it make it swipe at Ross, she
and it
kind of turns to it and she's like, hey, you can't do that. It's her first proper fight. She slashes at it.
What things before? What
All
a
right.
bitch.
She's protective of you. It's okay.
Also, Ross is gonna be like, well, good thing you hit it that time.
Bertie, your go.
Okay. Man was just murdered behind you in 6
just like,
seconds.
He looks like terrified, but also
On a scale of 1 to 30, how are you right now?
Bertie's internal monologue is the eternal line, mark me down as scared, and the other one.
yeah, that's it.
And the other one.
I mean, he's raised in black flame, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Classic wink with 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess he did see that like the Eldritch Blast didn't really work very much on the dragon.
And he's probably like, put the fact. I was assuming even with base intelligence, he's probably gone. Anya mentioned that other warlocks. That's bad.
and he's going to try to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right.
But what he's going to do is,
Nothing again. 6 seconds. I would assume he'd have the dagger like the cultist dagger here, like in his pocket.
Yeah.
So I guess to flavor it, because he's using his warlock slot for this, he just runs the blade over his hand real quick, and then makes the same kind of symbol that he uses to cast Guiding Bolt. With his warlock slot now, I guess.
And
so
for the first time since Zorthram Tathara has been calling you to return, Guiding Bolt fires out not as a necrotic spell, but as a radiant spell.
yes, cool, awesome. So we'll see if it hits. Hang on. It's a 19 plus an 11, so a lot. Yes, it hits. Cool. Great. So, Guiding Bolt is 8d6. I'm just going to use D&D Beyond for that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
That, 2 seconds of all of our reactions to that would make the cutest reaction kit.
So not amazing, but it is 26 radiant damage. It blasts out of again, but he's holding the same wrist that he usually uses for that. The blood sort of running down as he sort of casts that outwards. Yep.
All right.
26 radiant damage into the blast.
All right, and whoever goes to attack him next has advantage.
Yes, that's it. And he kind of grins at Caius.
Caius, your go.
So this thing is dead in front of me, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking. And the little dragon boy's flown up out of arm's reach,
Yes.
fortunately. That does complicate matters because I don't jump. What is it to mount a horse? Is that an action?
I think so.
Okay, that's fine. I would like... Yeah, he's hurting people. Yeah, he's coming down.
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's do it. I'm going to run outside and mount Fredwood.
All right.
And then I'm going to ride as fast as I can down the street, away or towards the dragon, essentially.
Yeah.
And I want to use as much movement to get down the street as possible, away from as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And then I want to yell out at the dragon and in Draconic cast command on it.
All right.
Oh, yes.
What is the save, DC? And what type of save is it?
Not command, compelled duel. I apologize.
Compelled duel. That
It is a wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15.
I am in Draconic challenging the dragon to a one-on-one fight.
It fails. It is using its last legendary resistance.
There we go. That's all right.
Succeed.
That's good.
You've burnt those legendary resistances, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, oh my god.
And
Okay.
is that would be your turn?
That is my full turn. I'm done.
Ross.
Okay. Well, I was planning on using a low-level spell to try and burn a legendary action, but Caius just did that. So, should she try casting a spell she's used before? She is... Okay, she just wants to try and do some damage. She's really angry at this thing. So, at a 5th level,
Yeah.
she's going to cast Heat Metal on the saddle on its back.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah. And that's no
only-
save. That's
It only makes a save if it can drop it or try and get it off.
Yeah.
But if not, it takes 3d8 damage. So
Yeah. Roll
wait, hold on, because it's at a 5th level. It takes 5d8 damage.
that. Roll that 5d8.
3, 4, 5. This is why you buy so many dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we have 2 7s, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21, just 21 points of fire damage.
Yeah. The dragon is looking shaky.
Okay, and also while she casts that, which was, she's going to be like, that's fucking right! And just be glad it fucking hit for once.
All right. It's Braxton's go. Braxton is going to let off another moat.
Awesome.
So, he's the first person to try to hit. So, since Bertie's go, he is going to get advantage, which is good because the first dice was a 1.
Yeah, not great.
The second one is a 17 naturally, and then plus whatever. So 4d12. Not quite as good a damage roll this time. 24 points of radiant damage. And then he's going to hold an action and say, Neumann, get out here where I can see you so that we can finish this thing off. All right, and it is Neumann's go.
All right, well, Neumann gets out to where he can be seen.
All right, so at that point, Braxton's held action goes off. Caius, Neumann, Anya, you all now have flight speeds of 60 feet.
Oh my god!
As he casts a 5th level fly spell on the 3 of you.
Wait, does this include the horse?
No, unfortunately.
Anya just starts floating upwards and she's like, oh.
Alrighty, so hang on, let me just check my spells again. Does this change anything?
Ross has fly.
You could just fly.
Yeah. Alright, well, now that he can fly, yeah, he's just going to, I guess, fly up to the dragon. Now, that saddle's looking awfully toasty, isn't it? He can't sit on the saddle.
Yeah, the saddle's looking pretty hot.
Alright, he's gonna go on its head.
Alright. So you're gonna try to mount it at the head?
Yeah. Yep, and then he's just going to, if he can, 2 attacks to the head.
Okay.
Can't dodge if you're on top of the part that you're
So...
It's basically he's attacking the ground right now.
I'm gonna say we will replace... To get this to work, we'll have to replace your action attack with a grapple check, which is an opposed... You roll in athletics, it rolls either athletics or acrobatics, it's choice.
Or,
but
how about I just fly next to the head then?
Okay, so yeah, you are next to the head and get 2 attacks against it then.
Alright, cool. I'm also going to be using my inspiration die. How much is my inspiration?
It's 1d10.
1d10, excelente. So with my luck blade... alright, let's see if my thingy helps.
You do not have sneak attack. You do not
That's
have
fine.
Sneak attack, unfortunately.
Well, that definitely hits then. A 23. It was
20,
a 13,
yeah,
but then I rolled a 10. So
23 will hit.
Fine. Excellent. So he's going to use his luck blade, and he's going to do 12 piercing damage to this guy.
All right.
And then with his offhand, he's going to use his vicious rapier.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's gonna roll. That'll hit, but I really want to try for a 20. I really do. So I'm going to use my birthday inspiration.
Ah, yes.
And hopefully I can, because I haven't critted with the vicious rapier yet, so I would very much like to do that. And that was not either. So I'm going to go with my original, which was the 23 to hit.
Okay.
That's low,
yeah,
but that's okay.
That still hits.
So that does 8 damage.
All right.
And then, how much movement do I have left, do you reckon?
So you've still got your action, or you don't have your action.
Yeah,
you've just
I
got
only
movement.
have movement. Yeah.
You've got. I would say you're probably out of movement actually where you are.
Alright, cool.
Just the way that movement calculations are supposed to go with mixed movement. Anya, your go.
Hold on. Zoe, did you have something you were wanting to...
I don't think this is relevant to your turn, but I just wanted to remind Darby of the thing about heat metal, is if they can't drop the object, it has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks until my next turn.
Okay.
It's pretty tasty. So Anya is going to... Am I gutsy enough to do this? I'm gutsy enough to do this. She's going to fly up to directly in front of the dragon's head, and she's going to stab it through the eye into the brain.
Tasty.
Now, Neumann is within 5 feet, correct?
Yes, so you do get sneak attack.
Cool. Tasty. Oh. Okay, 16 plus 10, so 26.
26 will hit.
Okay.
And this is the Dragon Slayer, so...
This is the Dragon Slayer, so...
Lot of dice.
So 6 plus... Where did my other d6 go? What did you do with it, little man? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 27, 31, 33, 38 points of damage.
38, nice. Yeah, it's looking pretty shaky now.
You probably just missed the important bits of the brain
Yeah.
in your stab.
It must be looking happy though. Like that's not fun.
It is its go.
I still have my movement.
Yes. Yeah.
So she's gonna bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
And sort of flit down out of range of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So about there is probably where you can get with your remaining movement. And just double checking the wording on heat metal. What is it? It's a 2nd level, isn't it? Like
I did
as a,
5th.
Yeah, but as a regular spell.
As a regular level spell, yeah, it starts second.
Let's drop the object. Okay, so it's only on the first turn that it has that disadvantage and stuff. So I roll to see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does not. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna go for a full retinue of attacks against Neumann.
That's okay. I'm just having a look at what I can
They are
do.
at disadvantage, but yeah.
Sorry, fella, you got the beefy armor.
Yeah, no, it's all good. And I will be
Starting-
using Sprint Shield. So I don't know how this
starting
works because I'm in the sky, but yeah.
Yeah, starting with the bite.
Yep.
The lower is a 19.
Nope.
Then the 2 claws. Yeah, the lower is a nat 1. And then the 2nd claw, the lower is a nat 2. So all 3 miss.
Nope.
Yeah.
Cool. I matrix these.
Yeah. Bertie, your go.
Okay, cool. Well, Birdie, I guess, is going to try to do another. That kind of works. So he's going to try and do another guiding bolt, I guess. And
Okay.
again, just marking the sigils back in his palm, which has still got a bit of blood on it.
Yeah.
And he's going to.
All right. And again, it comes out as radiant.
Cool, awesome. And it was rolled to hit, so I rolled a 16, so plus 11, so 27 to hit.
That hits.
Cool, and I'm just going to use, again, D&D Beyond to do the guiding bolt stuff because it's 8d6. Let's have a look.
All right.
Waiting for the physics to finish. Nice, 34 radiant damage.
4. Okay.
Blast out of his wrist, somewhere around his wrist.
Yeah, it is looking really shaky. Like
And
you
then,
see.
and then, can Bertie see that?
Yeah.
Bertie stares and Kaiser said, "Over to you, buddy."
Yeah. Yeah, you could see like the wisps of shadow that make up its wings are kind of starting to kind of diffuse and dissipate.
Oh, sorry, I meant bodyguard.
And Caius, it is your go.
So I can fly.
Yeah.
Scary.
Can I, just sort of remembering how this worked the last time Caius could fly, can he essentially just like hold his longsword out in front of him and just like shish kebab the dragon?
You can definitely try to do that.
Like to.
Roll to hit.
Come on. That rolled off an 18 and onto a 7. That's, what is that? That makes it an 18.
Just misses.
Yeah, that's all right.
So as you do that, like the wing of the dragon beats desperately and throws you off course. But you are now in melee range with this dragon.
In that case, I'm going to quickly spin around and just try and stab the dragon with Cinder Knocked.
All right.
And I'm going to use my last first level spell and bonus action to use Chilling Smite.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, don't fuck me on this. It's a 19.
That's a crit, isn't
That's
it?
a crit.
Crit for guys. What the hell?
Oh,
Which
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
again, your minimum damage would be enough. Like your minimum damage with a crit would be enough to take this out. So how is this last attack going at the dragon?
So, as I fly at the dragon, and then the wings sort of beat and it blows him off course, it sort of stumbles him around a bit, and then he picks up momentum and he starts just spinning in a circle with the sword out and just gets closer and closer and just carves a chunk out of this dragon. And gleaming light and ice just like shatters over the wound. Like almost freezing it before any sort of ichor-like blood comes out.
All right.
So does this dragon now fall on hopefully no civilians?
It wasn't actually flying. It was beating its wings in a desperate. It was perched on the building.
That's handy.
apologies to this building's owner.
The bakery, no.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is now the Dragon's Head Bakery. No. So yeah, that is the end of that combat. And
Yes. You're a monster.
I'm so sorry.
You're a beast.
Dragon-like.
yeah. So what do you guys want to do, having dealt with
Please
that?
describe what happens to the dragon. So is it smashed into the building?
so-
or like...
It collapses. It falls down, not down into the street, but it falls into a very dead pose, I guess. The webbing, where the webbing would be on the wings, has completely disappeared with the shadow. You see Braxton quickly go into his shop and bring back a wand, with which he quickly points at the dragon and casts levitate on it to bring it down.
Nice.
You don't mind if I keep this, do you? You're welcome to something from the shop in thanks. Each of you.
Savvy, I like it. Is everyone okay out there?
Ross is like clutching where that claw got her. Because she took a decent chunk of damage once again. And she's gonna be like, you can take the dragon and I will get something from your store. Can I please sit down for 2 seconds? And she's just gonna, whether anyone says anything or not, she's sitting down on the ground.
Of course. How bad is Ross for hit points?
40.
40. Okay.
It's not bad.
No.
It's just
Like
under half.
you're down
Like,
by 40 or down to 40?
down to 40, which is basically the same thing. I have 81 hit points.
So
81,
Brax,
jeez.
is anyone looking worse than that, relatively speaking? Is anyone on less than half of their hit points?
No, I
So-
didn't get hit.
Braxton's gonna go up to you, Ross, and use some of his healing light on you. So you
Gem.
get back 16 points of healing.
Fantastic.
All right.
What does Braxton look like?
He's
We rolled for him.
yeah.
He
He's
was
very
hot.
yeah.
Okay.
Long dark hair. Yeah.
Okay.
Long blonde hair. He's an
blonde
Azamar. I think it was blonde.
I thought it was
I can't quite
We'll have
remember.
to confer with Quintley because Quintley did ask me.
Yeah. Ross is gonna. I'm assuming he's using a spell where he doesn't have to touch her or anything from a distance.
Healing light. As a bonus action, you can heal. Yeah, within 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, she's gonna obviously feel this healing happen, and I'm assuming the wound in her side is gonna close up and all that, and she's gonna look down and look up and be like, "Okay, exactly 2 seconds. Thank you for that."
Courtesy of
And she'll stand back up,
Esbieth.
but kind of what?
Courtesy of Esbieth.
Thank you, thank you. And then she's just gonna lean against the wall a little bit.
excellent.
If no one else has anything they want to say right at this minute, she is gonna thank Anya.
Yeah, I was going to say Anya kind of flies down to where Ross is, and she's panting a little bit, and she's like, you did good, kid.
Thank you, Anya, for the protection. You know I've fought people before, right?
Yeah, you haven't really, truly fought with us before. The tower was a special instance. I know how, well, you met Tanip? There's a reason why she left.
Thank you, Anya, for protecting me. And how'd you enjoy flying?
I can see why Hafren enjoys it.
Where is Hafren?
Oh, he's gone home to his plane for a bit. It'll take me 10 minutes to bring him back.
Okay.
Now, we should probably check the rider because there's a good possibility, this might be partially my fault.
And that's where we're going to leave it for this week.
Oh, God damn it.
I think you guys deserved that win. You were due for a good win there.
Us or Caius, almost on his own.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, look, basically Caius could have taken out both of them on his own.
It's true.
I forgot. Did you roll with advantage that charge one
For the dragon?
when you were charging towards it in the
No,
sky?
I did not.
You technically should have because of guiding bolt.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimately, doesn't matter. But
Oh, well.
Yeah.
yeah,
It would have been good
They
if
all
I
died in the
I
end.
with the dragon, but oh well.
I think it's cooler that there was the false start. Anyway,
I think it was. I did a
Anyway.
whirlwind of blades.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, we will see you next week, people.
See you next week, guys. Thank you.
See you
Goodbye.
later.
Sorry, Melanie.
Goodbye.
Bye. Caius, my God.
Incredible. What a good boy.
I rolled 2 20s and a 19.
Fuck. Incredible. incredible.
It's insane.
In 2 rounds.
So scary. It's the best rolls.
You killed a guy in 6 seconds.
Yeah. Technically, I killed him in like 4.5, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That was the 3rd attack that did it. I had another attack, and I was just like, okay.
Stretch.
Incredible. That's very good.
Yeah.
What if he just wanted to do some shopping? Like, he didn't even attack anyone.
yeah, true. Just came down for some shopping.
He
Didn't he say something?
No.
Oh, Dobby didn't make him say anything. He's just there.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance. Caius didn't give him a chance.
No.
He popped.
Yeah, he could have been coming down and being like, Bertie, I have these gifts for you. And instead Caius is like, get out.
Dude rocks up on a dragon, teleports behind the person that I am paying to attack.
We can't all afford horse and carts.
Yeah.
Nah, anyone gets close to Bertie. Like, if it was just like a shopkeeper that didn't introduce himself, he was getting stabbed. I take my bodyguarding very seriously.